Hey, this is Chris Bertelsen with a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series. Shh! We're going to learn about passwords in Windows 8. What you see here is the lock screen in Windows 8, and you see this when your system is locked or when you first boot Windows 8. To open this up, it may not be apparent, but you just swipe your finger up and it pulls that up like a window shade, or you can take the mouse, click and drag to open that up, or simply start typing on your keyboard and you'll open it up and see your logon options. In the first place, we have multiple users that we can have on this system, something you can't do on the iPad, but it's very easy here with Windows 8. So choose who you're going to be today and log in. If you're doing this on a tablet device and you don't have an attached physical keyboard, an on-screen keyboard will appear. See if you can guess what my password is. It's pretty easy to tell by looking at the lighted keys as I do my key press, right? Well, let's back up a little bit. Let's try that again, this time pushing the hide key press button down here in the lower right-hand corner. Now as I type, you can't tell which keys are being pressed. So that's just a little step, but it's an important step you can take to be a little more secure when you're typing in a public place. If you have a physical keyboard attached, just type in your password. And if you'd like to peek at your password to make sure you've typed it correctly, just click or touch this little eyeball on the right. You can peek at your password right there. Click the green arrow or hit enter. It says welcome, and we've successfully logged in. There's our start screen. If you'd like to change your password, swipe from the right to pull up your charms or do a Windows C on the keyboard. Select the settings icon down at the bottom and then choose change PC settings in the lower right hand corner. And in the PC settings screen, you're going to choose users on the left. And on the right-hand side under sign-in options, you choose change your password. It prompts you to enter your old password and then enter the new password a couple of times, and that's all it takes. If you're doing this on a domain in a corporate network, there may be other policies involved that you need to follow when you change your password. If you use Windows 8 a lot on a touchscreen device, it can be quicker and easier to log in with a 4-digit PIN or personal identification number. To create one of those, tap on Create a PIN and create your PIN. You enter it once, tab down, enter it a second time to confirm and say Finish. And now we've created a PIN. Let's lock our screen and test it out. One way to lock your screen is to push the Windows key on your keyboard and L, Windows L for lock. And here we are at our lock screen. We'll open up. It prompts us for the PIN. I type it in. And this is very quick and easy. Watch when I type the 4th digit. Just like that, it's logged me back in. So a 4-digit PIN, there are only 10,000 different combinations for that, but it is very quick and easy on a touch screen. The fun thing to do with Windows 8 is to create a picture password. To do that, tap on Create a Picture Password. And what a picture password does is it works with gestures on a touch screen that you make to log in. There's a certain sequence that you need to use on a picture. You can use one of theirs or choose your own. I kind of like this picture I took of Mount Rushmore, so we'll select that. And you can position it over on the right to get it just the way that you want it. And we'll say use this picture. Now there are 3 gestures that you use in a picture password, and they can be any combination of circles, straight lines, and taps. So I'm going to do a tap on George's nose, a line from George to Abe's nose, and then a counterclockwise circle around Teddy Roosevelt. Confirm your gestures, so we'll repeat that one more time to make sure we've got it. And congratulations, we've now successfully created a picture password. Let's go ahead and test our picture password. If you're on a touch screen, the way that you log out is not Windows L, because you probably don't have a keyboard, but you can tap on the user ID in the upper right hand corner of the start screen. and say lock right there. And now we've locked our computer. To log in, we swipe up, and we're presented with our picture password. These picture passwords work best with a touch screen, but they will also work with a mouse if you've got a mouse connected. Let's try the mouse here. We'll go from George down to Abe. Draw a circle around Teddy Roosevelt, and we've successfully logged in using a picture password. It's a fun and secure way to log in. They figured that a picture password with a combination of gestures is about as secure as a 5 or a 6 random digit text and numeric password. If you'd like to remove a PIN or picture password that you've created, swipe from the right to pull up the charms, choose the settings charm at the bottom, choose change PC settings at the far right hand corner. Users on the left, and on the right we choose remove behind picture password and remove behind PIN. Finally, I want to show you how you can log out of a Windows system. If you have a keyboard, you can push Control-Alt-Delete, and it pulls up a menu. You could use this to lock as well, or choose Sign Out to sign out. Or you can tap on the user ID in the upper right-hand corner of the start screen and choose Sign Out. So I think you can see there are several options when it comes to passwords in Windows 8. This has been a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series, helping you get the most from your Microsoft software.